It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, where representatives from the AFC and NFC will square off. It's the Lions and the Chiefs on Thursday night primetime.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Tonight, we kick off a new NFL season with the opener for 2023, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
These Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
It hasn't taken Herbert long to earn this status as one of the league's best and most entertaining. You've got to be on your A game at all times against him. The second you slip up, he's liable to burn you.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Play action. It's Herbert. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 32 that time. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Emmanuel Ogbah that time able to drop him for a loss.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side. Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down. They'll try and run for it. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Herbert on first down now. And in for the Lions, touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are on the board here first in the season opener. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout.
Right at the 20-yard line. So here are the Chiefs now under their veteran head coach, Andy Reid. As we get a peek at their dynamic signal caller hailing from Mississippi State, it's Dak Prescott.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
Open target here, Darius Slayton. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Now Prescott. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 21 yards. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in by Slayton. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down, and a nice little gain. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. On play action, Prescott. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. Second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10, as they've got it as we resume action. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Prescott, that's complete to Slayton. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 11-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Well, the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Prescott to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Now Prescott. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And his kick here on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Short throw to Smith. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. The half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the 1st down.
Now following week 1, just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Herbert throwing again. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
How about that play from Peoples-Jones, and how about the 2022 he had? Former 6th-rounder topped 800 yards, going from primarily a deep threat to a well-rounded starting receiver.
On 1st down, it's Herbert, and an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give him another shot here in the 1st half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. A stoppage here for an injury, and I didn't get an update when we return to KC. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To the air again, Prescott. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And hit behind the loose. One of the linebackers has got it. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not...
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards.
To their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Throwing, Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Prescott yet again. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. One first here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night over. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And he's up past the 20 to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete there to Johnson. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Prescott. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And the catch made by Johnson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And a pretty good burst right there as they'll take this down to the 33. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Prescott now. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. 5 yards that time on the complete. It's 3rd and goal.
5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Here's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Deontay Johnson from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Extra point as he's down at the 19. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just...
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good for it. 3rd and 2. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of...
Well, they cite the right guard this time with a... Back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Another carry for Pierce. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Herbert's throw complete there to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Herbert now. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it because...
Line back on the return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
A fake on the jet sweep and a give to Dobbins. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. The Chiefs on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Prescott. That is caught. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Given 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 22. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. Another run here with Dobbins. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
So now the Lions down by a field goal, 1:06 to play. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. Connects with Peoples-Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now Herbert. This is Smith with the grab. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Herbert going to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. That is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is indeed good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Dak connects with Slayton. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Now Prescott. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is caught.
Possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen? And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in Week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Herbert. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Offensively, back-to-back really nice plays. This defense, they've got 2 timeouts, maybe should burn one.
Yeah, when you get back-to-back explosive plays, to me, anything over 10 yards, I don't care if it's a run or a pass, I count it as an explosive play. That sets your defense back on its heels.
And he is in for the score! And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one, and love, I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it.